service to this country.
Thank you, Senator Fisher. Senator Hirono, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you all for testifying, and a special aloha and mahalo to General Clark, as this may be the last time that you are appearing before this committee. Question for General Nakasone. In your prepared remarks, you note that one of your priorities is maintaining a skilled cyber workforce through recruitment, training, and retention. And we all know that that the recruitment and retention in this area is particularly important. We have a number of cyber education programs in Hawaii that work collaboratively with NSA and DHS, such as the National Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense and Center of Academic Excellence in Research. However, we also struggle to retain these trained cybersecurity experts in Hawaii, where opportunities do exist. But yet, we are competing with the private sector, among other entities. Are you able to meet the demands of an ever-changing cyber landscape with the talent that you currently have? General
Senator, thank you. Very specifically, yes, right now, but we need to be postured for the future. To give you an example, we stood up at U.S. Cyber Command this year the Academic Engagement Network, over 92 universities across 40 different states, to include the University of Hawaii at Manoa, of which I've had the ability to go and actually talk there and talk with the students there. This is an incredibly important piece of what we do, because my sense is that as good as our technology is, it always comes back to people. And so our talent initiatives right now are focusing on being able to develop the next generation. And so while we have enough for today, our nation needs more for tomorrow.
I think it's a constant need, and so we have a situation where we need to recruit or encourage a lot more people into the STEM areas, wouldn't you say?
That's correct, Senator. In fact, we have a program with the National Science Foundation, Next Generation Cyber, that's being run by NSA and the National Science Foundation, of which we have camps every summer for K through 12, generating interest in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
And are you finding that you are able to recruit women or girls and minorities into these programs?
Senator, we are. However, again, I point to the fact that it's not enough, and we need to do better in the future. Right now, our force is 35% female in terms of our overall strength on the civilian side, and about 20% on the military side. Overall, in the cybersecurity industry, it's at 20%. That's a very, very low number for our nation. And so I'm concerned about our command, our agency, and certainly our nation in this area.
So I think that whatever programs, educational programs that we have that would encourage more women and minorities into the STEM fields are important, wouldn't you say?
I agree, Senator. I think the other piece that I would add, being the son of two educators, is ensuring that the teachers, that we're able to bring this curriculum to the teachers that are so instrumental in being able to sow the foundation for the future.
I agree. I know that we have to do a heck of a lot more to encourage particularly women and minorities, because that is a vast, untapped group of individuals. Again, for you, it is likely that many of our military installations in the Pacific would be targeted in the event of conflict with China, and it's clear we need a flexible and resilient approach to logistics in the Pacific. In her testimony last week, General Van Overst, commander of U.S. Transcom, highlighted cybersecurity as a chief threat to her mission as it pertains to contested logistics, and highlighted partnerships with Cybercom. In what ways has Cybercom integrated with the Stratcom and Indo-PACOM regarding the vulnerability of our assets spread across the Pacific?
Two ways, Senator. First of all, being able to ensure that the network that U.S. Transportation Command utilizes, along with a series of private sector companies, this is an unclassified network, is resilient and assured in terms of being able to do that. We've had special focus on U.S. Transcom. The second piece is working with U.S. Transcom, U.S. Indo-PACOM, and other combatant commands to ensure that the partnerships that we have built in the Pacific and Europe are foundational to being able to ensure the cybersecurity of these nations as we continue to partner with them.
I do have a few more questions that I'll submit for the record, but I'd also like to join the chairman in expressing our congratulations to you, General Nakasone, for exposing Russia's aggressive intentions regarding Ukraine. That was very helpful to enable all of us to be much better prepared for this terrible war that is happening in the Ukraine. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. I'll pass it on to my people.
Thank you, Senator Hirono. Senator Rounds, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First of all, let me begin by just saying, gentlemen, thank you for your service to our country, and General Clark, to you and your team.